All right, what's happening? You see the title. You graduated. Congratulations. Now what? Now, this isn't just for people who say graduated high school or graduated college this year. This is also for people who've done it already or who are about to do it. What winds up happening is, especially in college, right? The majority of college students don't necessarily have a path to quote unquote success, right? They may have a major, and this is why you hear adults say you might not even be working in the field of your major. It's because a lot of people say what they want to do, but when you're young, people don't actually walk you through what that entails. So you graduated, but now what? Like, if you want to go into a particular field, it's probably, and it might be old now, let's just put it like that. You know, people used to have an internship, an apprenticeship, like while they're in school, you know, to get acclimated to whatever industry that they wanted to be in. So by the time that they graduated, they at least had an entry level position in the direction that they wanted to go in. Barring that you're not going to medical school or law school or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But that you're not going to get an advanced degree because that's a different thing. And even with that, um, if you're going to work at a hospital or, you know, a law firm and this, that, and the third, or you're going to start your own or whatever, you know, you have that process that goes on along the way. And the reason I'm saying now what is because it's not just the graduation part. It's not just the employment or the career part. It's the student loan part. You know, far too many students don't enter into college thinking about money in the sense of how much money will this education cost and how can I bring down some of the costs. And now that you graduated, now what? Because, you know, 6 months after graduation, those student loans gonna come knocking, right? So this is people don't think about maybe you should go to community college for 2 years or junior college. You know, you get a 4-year degree without at a university that is reputable without having the 4-year degree at that university's debt, right? The in-state student thing. You know, it's better to be in-state student than out-of-state because of that extra fee. You know, now what? You know, before my freshman year in college, I was at Southern. Shout out to them Jags, right? There was a guy in the orientation talking about they went to Tulane. Tulane is a great school in New Orleans. High price though, right? And he was like, he was the I was about to say valedictorian, magna cum laude, whatever, magna summa. It was one of the two. And he was like, he graduated. But he's $250,000 in debt, and he don't know what he's gonna do. And that becomes the situation for so many that, you know, for me, just hearing that, I was like, well, that ain't gonna be me. You know, going to HBCU, that wasn't gonna be me anyways. But the idea was not to get in that amount of debt. And now that you graduated, now what? Now it's the adult world. And some people prolong graduating, which is a bad idea. You know, some people want to kick it and party and still live their best life and enjoy the college life, the full experience, to the point that you might be, instead of 4 years, you might be 5 or 6 years in it just to get your initial bachelor's, not taking into consideration what it's going to do to you after that. Because once you're grown, you're not going back. So you graduated, now what? Where you going to live? You going back home? You going to move to a different city, relocate, roommates? Now what? You know, people don't think that far ahead. And I'm just putting this out there as a cautionary tale to think about what's next. Because like when I graduated, I paid off my student loans, and it was months after graduation, like maybe 3 to 6 months I was done because of that ideology. So you graduated, now what? What's gonna be the next move? Because trust me, people are waiting on it, just like you are. So peace.